Have you ever stopped to think that what happened doesn't make sense? Hey everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you're well. I'm the Monio, the interdimensional demon who talks the most about My Hero Academia on YouTube, and you're on my channel. Everyone is amazed by Bakugo's sensational fight against All for One, but all that incredible excitement made everyone forget the fact that it kind of didn't make much sense. Where did Bakugo get so much power from? Is it the power of friendship? Well, maybe there's an explanation for that, but possibly not. Even so, let's talk about it in this video. But the Monio, are you going to be the annoying person who keeps looking for problems in a fight that everyone enjoyed? Well, more or less. Actually, when I watched it, the explanation for all of Bakugo's power was quite clear to me, and I believe many people made this mistake, since I recently watched some My Hero Academia movies, including the second one released, called Heroes Rising, and in that movie there's a scene that's very similar to the scene of Bakugo's fight against All for One. In the scene in question, Deku and Bakugo are facing the generic villain of the movie, who is very powerful, and at a certain point Deku, seeing that he won't be able to win alone, passes one for all to Bakugo by touching Bakugo's injured hand with his blood. From that moment on, Bakugo begins to use his explosion powers at a level never seen before, with impressive scenes that, in a way, are very reminiscent of the scenes we recently saw in the fight against All for One, with Bakugo showing an amplification in the scale of his powers that put him at a level never seen before, with impressive speed and explosions. The gigantic scale, and even the detail of the eyes, with the pupils shown as if they were on fire, is very similar. And the movie even has the perfect excuse for Bakugo conveniently not continuing with One for All, which is to say that the transfer wasn't completed, since in theory, you can't divide the power, and this would mean an eventual transfer of all the power to Bakugo's body, making him the official user of One for All. So when I saw the beginning of Bakugo's fight against All for One, I imagined that Midoriya had touched him, and probably passed One for All to Bakugo, just like what happened in the movie, and this would justify all that absurd power we saw during the episodes of the fight against All for One, and the fact that I don't remember exactly what happened at the end of the last season only corroborated the idea that the two had touched each other, and that there was this transfer of power, but that didn't happen. Ironically, it would have been a good excuse to justify all the scenes we saw with Bakugo during the fight in question, because think about it, you might find what happened in the Heroes Rising movie forced. But even being filler, the movie manages to give a justification that makes more sense than the justification given in the canonical episodes of the series. But the Monio, now I'm curious, what was the justification given in the fight against All for One? Well, actually no explanation was given. He basically woke up and got stronger because the author wanted him to, and that's it. And don't even try to tell me that what Edshot explained makes Bakugo's power increase plausible in any way, since what we have here is basically another example of the power of friendship or something equivalent to that. But what about you? Did you find Bakugo's absurd power forced? Do you think it was All Might's card that gave him strength? Leave a comment below, and if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to follow future content. Until next time my people, demonic hugs.